You owned your car for 4 years. You named it Brad. You loved Brad. And then you totaled him. You two had been through everything together. 2 boyfriends, 3 jobs. You're like,
You park your car. As you walk away, crunch. A garbage truck backs into it. So, you call your insurance company looking for a little support. What you get is a game of 1,000 questions. Was it raining? Were your flashers on? Was there a dog with you? By the time you hang up, you're convinced
possible. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Hello and welcome to Zip News. Families of those aboard missing Malaysia Airlines on the floor of the Indian Ocean, and there were no survivors. Despite the aircraft having never been found in line with international aviation standards, the announcement was made on Thursday. The Boeing 777 lost contact with air west of Perth with the hope of providing closure to those who need it. The United States has reached a stumbling block in its attempt to normalise diplomatic relations with Cuba after President Raul Castro demanded the Guantanamo Bay military base be returned to the island country. Castro also called for the lifting of the US trade embargo and Cuba's removal from a terror list. President Obama has already called on Congress to remove the trade embargo, though US officials are yet to respond to Castro's latest remarks. The inquest into last month's Sydney siege has begun, with details revealed about the final moments in the lives of victims Tory Johnson and Katrina Dawson. It was heard gunman Man Haran Monis forced Mr Johnson to kneel before shooting him in the back of the head, prompting police to storm the Lindt Cafe and kill Monis. The inquest also heard the life of Miss Dawson was lost when she was struck by 6 fragments of police bullets, which ricocheted off hard surfaces into her body. The inquest will look at whether the deaths could have been prevented and why Monis was freed on bail before the attack. Police in Italy have launched massive raids against a Calabrian mafia clan operating in the country's north, arresting 110 people and seizing more than $114 million. Around half of those arrested are accused of being members of the 'Ndrangheta, a mafia-type criminal organisation centred in Calabria and reputed to be the most powerful in the world, with an annual revenue of $72 billion. For those arrested, charges included mafia membership, extortion, money laundering and corruption. Italy's top anti-mafia prosecutor Franco Roberti says the arrests signal a turning point in the war against organised crime in the region. As the inquest into the death of ex-KGB spy Alexander Litvinenko continues, more details have been revealed about the circumstances surrounding his death. The London inquiry was told that an inspired hunch by police led them to bring in atomic scientist covered in blood, presumed dead. Bart's owner couldn't bear to bury it, so instead he got a neighbour to dig a shallow grave. That was Bart's lucky break, the formidable feline uncovering itself before being rescued and taken to the vet for treatment on just a broken jaw and ruptured eye. 1 down, 8 to go. That's all from us here at Zip News. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Hello and welcome to Zip News. Jordan has offered Islamic State militants a release of a would-be suicide bomber in exchange for a Jordanian pilot held captive by the group. Jordan is yet to receive confirmation the pilot is safe and unharmed, and the prisoner swap looks uncertain to go ahead.